Good day. Today we're going to talk about the poem The Victory by Stevenson. This poem illustrates a very strong bond between a mother and her child. It explores the mother's innate love for her child despite heavy delivering. In this very poem, there is a lot of metaphors. For example, the first one, you cut me like a knife. The second is teeny antagonist. The third is blue as a bruise. Then comes blind thing, blank insect eyes, and sting with bladed cries. Also snail, scary knot of desires, hanging snarl. All of these metaphors that author uses to describe her child and the process of delivering, birth giving. The first metaphor, you cut me like a knife, is about the process of birth giving. She means that her child, just like a knife that can cut and hurt her. The second metaphor, blue as a bruise. When a child is just born, they usually don't breathe to until certain moment, and that's why they seems very blue. And when we have a bruise in our body, it's turned blue. So she compares, or she describes her child as a bruise. The last one is you sting with bladed cries. She describes the cry, the tears of a child as bladed, because when child is newborn, they usually cry a lot, and it shows that it somehow irritate her and annoy her. That's why she described it as bladed. So this poem has 4 verses which consist of 4 lines, and majority of the lines provides negative emotion and feelings toward a child. In the poem's first line, it is written, "I thought you were my victory," which shows some kind of disappointment regarding the birth of a child. Afterwards, she uses terms like teeny antagonist, blinding, snail to describe her child, all of which suggest that she sees her child as a burden. However, the final stanza of the poem offers a message that is the opposite of what was intended in the first 3 stanzas. Stevenson wrote, "Why do I have to love you? How have you won?" implying that despite the author's her first feelings, she ultimately came to care and love her child. As a result, the disappointment in the first line is not about her child itself, but about the realization that the birth-giving process is mostly the child's victory and suffering of her. Thank you for your attention. It was very good poem with good metaphors and very interesting context. Thank you. Goodbye.